If you make a research on the internet about lifestyle, life coaches, gurus, mentors, you will find tons and tons and tons of materials and stuff to buy. But how to recognize the right person for you and how to recognize the scam and people that want just to make out of that business. Let's start with the episode and welcome back to Live for Wonders. So first of all, I hope you can hear me well because I have my microphone down here and there are children around in a park. So I really hope that doesn't bother you. The more I produce stuff on my YouTube channel and the more I discover a world of businessmen and business people in general that try to sell you everything. Now, most of them are coming from same kind of experience I have or maybe same kind of background. And I trust them because even though if they are not super experts, they give you a lot of insight. In the end, experience is the most powerful thing that you can have in your life. And even though you didn't dedicate your entire life to study this particular discipline or disciplines, it doesn't matter because maybe you are more experienced than people that just studied for finding a job. So to me, what is important is not that you studied only stuff, but you have experience as well. Experience that need to be, on the field, that need to be need to be proved, and you can tell it even without asking them for feedback because you know that you can fake feedbacks, right? So this is the reason why I didn't publish any feedback on my website or my videos because I think they are useless. The feedback that you get from a person can be positive, but for different reasons, I don't think that it's fair using the experience that someone else had just to make a living because maybe you are not really capable to help everyone. And this is the reason why when someone book a call with me, I always give the first 30 minutes always for free because I want to know the person and I want the person knows me. When you trust someone, it's really important that you are respectful for the person that you have in front because yes, you take money from people, but this is not the kind of job where you ask money for a service. Here is a mission, and because you do that full time, you ask for a little bit of contribution. It's different, okay? So when I try to help people, I do because I want. So many people didn't pay me, and I shouldn't say that, but I think it's fair to specify where I'm standing, what is my ethic. And it happens sometimes that they didn't pay me, but I didn't care because I've seen in them coming back, the happiness coming back, their life, and having, another chance. Sometimes there are students that can actually afford what you propose, and I think that should be the base for someone that does the same stuff that I do. And also you need to, demonstrate that you're not here for rushing because I see a lot of videos about self-development and life coaches that they are rushing like mad. They are trying to adjust their kind of ethic to what is the society, what is the world, that you need to do everything fast, professionally and well, that is not the real world. They just fake, and 90% of the time maybe they are lucky enough to achieve what they want, and the 10% will be unsatisfied. But I'm fighting very hard to make the 100% satisfied. And so how to recognize someone that is actually a fake or they want just your money? Because they tell you that they will solve the problem for sure. This is impossible. This is literally impossible. What you can do in your life is to put a patch on was your past and say, I need to live with this past. I can change chapter and I can have a better life. But that doesn't mean that you will heal from your past. Or another example is you want to, change your mind, you want to change your subconscious, but at the same time, you need to deal with the fact that it's not an easy task. It doesn't require only few lessons or a course that you have there, because the trick to make work life coaching and lifestyle is constant contact with your coach, with your mentor. It's not really different from what you get in the spiritual guides that you have in your church, if you are a believer, if you have a religion in particular. It's not really far from that, because we are talking about life. What I do is that I try to be as much as possible inclusive, but at the same time I try to put my mark on it, because I can't ignore my past. It doesn't mean that you need to, because you are in a particular kind of faith or religion, you need to convince the other to do the same. Absolutely not. But what you can do is using the good of what you learn in your life and spirituality and put it in practice to help the others. This is what should do a coach. And this is what is my aim. I know that is unpopular, my way of thinking, but this is it. I think is fair, telling the truth, telling that you can have your life as you want, but it takes time and it can be a short and a long process. There is no special formula here, no tricks that you can use. There are no shortcuts. This is what you are. And there is no big happiness for me to see someone that after being coached by me, they can start to live again, actually be happy. They can value every single moment of their life. And this is absolutely something that put me over the moon. Sometimes I even forget my problem because of that, because I can see that someone achieved what wanted. And this is what really your mentoring, your guide should feel. And I take advantage of this to point out also the things that I'm seeing around. I've seen a lot of people lost. They lost really the spark of the life because they didn't see anything else than closed door in front of them. And this is really something that I'm sad about, because most of them are young, and if they are not like that, they are rushing like mad to obtain what they want. That on a side is really good. On the other, remember that running for your future with the speed of your employer is not always the best choice. I gave up a couple of jobs because I didn't feel like I was in synchrony with my boss, and it wasn't easy because I always loved that kind of environment. I studied a lot for being in those environments, but you know what, I have only this life and I want to dedicate to the others. Of course I need to make a living, but it doesn't mean that I need to use people for my own interests with certain things about marketing. Even though I studied marketing and I know how it works, I studied for the last year and a half with books, with lessons, with courses, everything you can even think, because I was lacking about. But I can tell you that even though I need to use those tools, it's not really my world, because I can see how much fake it is, how much they manipulate you and your mind. And this is absolutely against my ethic, my morality, my belief, my faith. And it's really hard because I would love to have that kind of gain in spreading my message and arrive to everyone, achieve that point where you can actually help everyone. But I believe that will happen, and I know that will happen. It will take a little bit more of time than the others, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that I will make it, because there are people out there like me, because people that are understanding, they know what I'm talking about, and I'm pretty sure that if there's someone out there that believes in the same things, they know that they can trust me and they can have someone that can listen to them and help them. Said that, I just want to remind you to be very careful when you choose your mentors, when you choose your guidance. Be super careful. Don't give it for granted things that you think you know. Don't embrace the first person that promises you good things, because there are other people around that can do the same. Trust only people that give you the chance of changing, okay? It doesn't matter really if they are super well known with a lot of feedbacks. Don't trust them just because they tell you what you want to hear. Trust people that want to help you, okay? So this is my suggestion, and I thank you very much if you made here. I remind you, if you found useful this video, to share, to like, subscribe and press the bell. I remind you to have a look on the description. You will find all my other social where I produce different stuff, so I encourage you to go there, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to live for wonders. I hope this video helped you a little bit. Don't forget to be happy in your life. Don't forget to actually work towards your dreams, work towards the things you want, okay? So I'll see you next time, and all the best. Bye bye.